Good evening. Battleford's RCMP are asking the public to help identify a man involved in an armed robbery last night. RCMP responded to a complaint at a gas station located on 22nd Street West in the town of Battleford. Alone, a masked male entered the business and struck one of the employees, causing minor injury. The suspect then displayed a knife, demanded cash from the two male employees, and left on foot with cigarettes and an undisclosed amount of cash. RCMP were unable to locate the suspect. He's described as a Caucasian male with a slim build, 5'11", and in his late teens to 20s. If you have any information about this crime, you're asked to contact the Battleford's detachment at 306-446-1720 or Crime Stoppers. Communities across Canada remembered missing and murdered women by taking part in memorial walks yesterday. Onion Lake First Nation was no exception, as dozens of people gathered to commemorate their loved ones. Annika News has more.
They walk down the highway quietly, remembering women that are no longer in the community. Pauline Mesquego has her daughter in mind. She went missing back in 2004.
So she had been missing for 4 years before her remains were found. And the court case is still ongoing. We haven't had resolution yet.
Members from Onion Lake have participated in the walk for the past 5 years.
She was one of 400, and unfortunately the statistics are as high as over 600 now. 600 missing and murdered Aboriginal women and children.
To create an awareness that we need to find some solutions, some type of closure, and also it's a big form of healing for all the families involved.
About 9 families from Onion Lake have been affected by missing or murdered women, and some say it's difficult every day.
And saying prayers for all the other families that are going through this today and every day. It's never ending. Even if the case was solved, the memories still linger. The hurt is still there. The pain is there. It goes through my mind as the what ifs, the could haves. Where would my niece be today as she was going to school at Lakeland at the time that she was murdered? Her children do miss her, and so I think about the children as I'm walking.
And Lewis wants the walk to serve as a reminder to families everywhere.
I'd like to encourage the parents to please make your children aware of the dangers that are out there. Let them know that anything can happen. Nobody is ever safe.
Annika News, Newcap News.
It was all things vintage in the border city as the Optimist Club put on its first annual fall antique show. As Bart Pediasic finds out, everyone at the exhibition grounds has a story to tell.
From the unique to the old-fashioned, the Wild Rose Pavilion was home to a slew of vendors, all showing off their one-of-a-kind items.
My wife Terry, and we've been doing this for quite a few years, and we really enjoy it because we meet a lot of different people and stuff, and trade and buy things that are unusual.
Al Martineau started collecting when he was just 14 years old.
Started with a little water can and on with different tobacco cans and stuff, and it just progressed to this.
Now from toy cars to dishware, he has a little bit of everything.
Just about every item you can think of, every antique, from pots and pans and toasters and waffle makers and all kinds of different things.
Martineau is one of the regulars at shows like this, and organizers say his expertise comes in handy.
They are very knowledgeable, plus they have the heritage behind them to, give us knowledge about different pieces.
And for first-timers, they got something out of the day too. John Short and his family are new to the country and have had fun exploring a bit of Canadian history and all the show had to offer.
People have put a lot of care and time and attention into stuff here, and a lot of them are a little bit pedantic about stuff, but at the same time, you appreciate what they do.
Even if some of the items aren't exactly practical.
There's lots of interesting stuff that you see on Canadian pickers and stuff like this, but it's way too pricey. $6,500 for a gas pump? Well, where are you going to put a gas pump?
Bart Pediasic, Newcap News.